Greetings and salutations! Welcome to the Seeds of Death, starring the Ice Warriors. Alright, I'm not going to talk like that throughout the whole video, or else that's going to get annoying real quick. I think they recognise that fact as well, because now the Ice Warriors, rather than speaking with a lisp, they just talk like they've smoked 50 packs of cigarettes in a day. So I guess I'm going to do the whole review talking like this now. The Seeds of Okay, no, normal voice it is. The Seeds of Death is a 6-part serial from 1969 and is the second appearance of our old friends, the Ice Warriors. As you can see, I've got the cool 2-disc special edition release that came as part of the Revisitations 2 box set. Man, I miss box sets, they were fun to collect. I didn't realise until I read the back of the DVD cover, but I must have read the novelisation of this story back in high school because I recognised so many familiar elements from this story. However, either the book focuses on different aspects of the story, or all I can remember is the teleporting seeds. This is my first official time watching The Seeds of Death. And let me say straight away, this is a definitive classic. A must-watch for fans and newcomers alike. A fully realised story that obviously took time to create and paid off tenfold. It really is an example of a serial that was given the right amount of time and effort to finally craft and put all the pieces together rather than a last-minute rush job like the Crotons and apparently the Space Pirates, which, don't get me wrong, aren't bad necessarily. I mean, I haven't seen the Space Pirates yet, obviously, but like, you know, you hear stories about how they were last-minute replacements for other serials that were supposed to appear throughout Season 6. Heck, you know you've got a winner on your hands when you are fully invested in these side characters and their dilemmas that you don't even notice that the main cast don't appear until halfway through the first episode. Okay, so we're kicking things off with a really effective opening scene that quickly establishes the world that these characters inhabit. The world building is so vivid that it puts you right in that scenario straight away with the speed of the teleporting and like the weight that is on these characters' shoulders. Like, they are responsible for so many lives and goings on around the planet. Let me paint you a picture. Earth, sometime in the future, now relies entirely on instantaneous teleportation to provide resources and people throughout the globe. And, should anything go wrong, global societal collapse would be inevitable. Huh, typical humans relying solely on technology. When will we learn? Never. I like my phone. Throughout the story, there's a lot of familiar naming conventions, which I'd like to think was a conscious decision to combine older elements that maybe didn't work so well, and kind of put their own spin on them. You've got a moon base, a space museum, with a control station. There's a lot of deadly foam, or deadly bubble bath. You know, all things that you've seen before, but in my opinion make a lot more sense here. For starters, the weather control station is not situated in the moon base, because why would it be? That's a stupid idea. Honestly, I think they deserve the Cybermen attack in my opinion. And the foam stuff, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a fungus used to disperse the Ice Warrior seeds around the world, despite obviously just being copious amounts of washing liquid. It's still a pretty fun looking effect. Oh yeah, the Ice Warriors. I got a bit ahead of myself there. The main plot revolves around the Ice Warriors hijacking a moon base, which kind of acts as a relay hub for the whole teleportation network. They made the excellent decision of holding off the reveal of the alien until the end of the first episode, so that when the credits start to roll, you get this cool reveal where it's like, surprise, it's the Ice Warriors, and a new hierarchy. Different helmets. Cool. Which people watching this for the first time back in the summer of '69 might not immediately recognise, because the Ice Warriors now have a new voice, as I said. Less lisp and more smoking cigarettes. Their plan is quite well thought out. Because they come from Mars, a notoriously cold climate, they're using the teleportation network on the moon to spread all these seeds in popular, colder cities around the Earth, and then the seeds will then explode and spread this fungus around, kind of adapting the Earth's climate to be more like Mars, so then they can send in an invasion force? Why not just stick to Mars? I don't know, they're the bad guys, don't question it. I like how the seeds are clearly just balloons as well. Ah, scary balloons, where's Pennywise? Although, the biggest brain fart of all when it comes to the Seeds of Doom, the Seeds of Death, is what ultimately ends up saving the day. Yeah, you know how in the early 2000s, everybody would criticize the Alien movie Signs for the fact that these intelligent aliens wanted to invade a planet made of 70% water, when water is the thing that could kill them? Yeah, well, the Seeds of Death did it first. Seriously, I was dumbfounded when it was revealed that water is the only thing that these deadly seeds are susceptible to. Now, in its defense, I can kinda see where they were coming from. After all, it was a part of the Ice Warriors' plans to take control of the weather control station to ensure that it wouldn't rain. But at that point, just why bother? Why go through all this effort of planning a full-on invasion when the place you're invading is made up 3/4 of the stuff that could ruin your plans? Just to conquer Earth? Why? Was there a line about Mars dying? Wait, why am I questioning this? Everyone in Doctor Who wants to take over the Earth just cause. These Ice Warriors, I tell ya, as much as I love their green designs, they're not the sharpest tools in the shed, are they? Also, their greatest weakness is heat, so you just turn up the thermostat and that takes quick care of most of them. Although there are a couple of them throughout the story that get absolutely fried by this solar-powered vaporizer. It's brutal. Also, it's worth mentioning, for a character who supposedly appalls the use of guns, the Second Doctor has no qualms at all by using other forms of weaponry to dispatch foes. Like, he's packing heat here, dual-wielding 2 microwave guns straight out of Call of Duty Zombies. Like, he's going for round 99. I'm pretty sure he did the same thing to the Cybermen, using their own weapons against them. I can't touch a gun, though. Oh, no. Yeah, fair enough. Guns are dumb. Ah, here come the Americans! But you know what isn't dumb? The Ice Warrior's little wrist weapon. Finally! A different method of killing people that isn't just a quick burst from a fire extinguisher. The death effect this time around is a rapidly warping camera effect, so it's a bit different to even the Daleks, you know, flashing black and white. On a side note, if you know anyone that has epilepsy, don't let them watch this one, alright? Alright, we're wrapping up now. Got any more last minute notes? Of course I do, you know me, I could ramble on forever. To help with the pacing, I think we could have done without a lot of the space rocket stuff, artificially adding tension where there really wasn't any danger to begin with. Though, I suppose if you've got to have enough content to fill out a 6-episode runtime, it could be a lot worse. But yeah, just know when you're getting into it, when they get into the rocket and start flying up to the moon, you can probably grab a sandwich and stuff, because it's the same thing over and over again. Oh no, we lost contact. Oh, we've got contact. Oh no, we've lost the beacon. Oh, we've lost the beacon. We're about to land. Oh, where are we landing? Oh, now we know where we're landing. Yeah, grab that sandwich. And finally, something I don't give this show enough credit for, is its music. The Ice Warriors theme is a really cool rhythmic drum beat. And, of course, looking it up on YouTube led me to a playlist where these people go through and break down a lot of the compositions used by a specific composer of 60s Doctor Who, and naturally I found myself getting distracted for an hour instead of editing. Actually, come to think of it, I'm probably doing it right now. Oi, future me who's supposed to be editing this video, quit watching YouTube and finish editing me! What? Oh, I wasn't watching YouTube, I'm editing. Yeah, totally. Thanks for watching. Past me, not current you. I don't know what's going on here. Tune in next week while we look at the Space Pirates. It'll be the last reconstruction ever. Yay.